Здравствуйте! Сегодня мы в офисе компании Promoitalia. Сегодня наша Elia Grazia здесь, в офисе Promoitalia. И мы сегодня побеседуем, у нас есть уникальная возможность побеседовать с президентом компании Promoitalia Group Валерио Матано.
Good morning.
Hello, Valerio. How are you?
It's very good. About you?
Fine, thank you. Valerio, my first question, of course, about VCarbonSystem.
Yeah.
Last week we launched a new mini format
Yes.
of VCarbonSystem. Thank you for new products. It's perfect. And how you explain a high popularity of VCarbon in the world?
VCarbon is really very popular, because it's very good product and give a super immediately effect. And people want in this moment have effect without be have, side effect or remain at home and not go in social life, because already have in this period a lot, law that I need to respect for stay at home and so. And VCarbon is the best product for have this one. Have a immediately nice effect, and you can go where you want without problems. The formula that you have in the hands, we make mini VCarbon because a lot distributor, a lot customer ask us to have the formula more smaller, because anyway you want concentration this formula for one patient. Anyway this smaller you can make 3 sessions anyway. Anyway you have enough product for make the best result for the end user.
Valerio, my second question about a very interesting ingredient, polynucleated. As you know, now it's very popular, polynucleated, a lot of companies included it in their products. The question is, why polynucleated are interesting for patients?
Yes, yes, sorry.
Sorry, and for what age is this ingredient, if
Yes.
we're talking about results?
Yes. You tell one truth, that now it's very trendy polynucleated, but Promoitalia started this product a long time before, and we was one of the first one that we launched, polynucleated on the market. Now a lot of company coming and so. But polynucleated anyway is very important, especially when it's cosmetics, to have studied not only the formula polynucleated, but study the formula for penetration. For penetration, because very important the polynucleated need to go deep for for have a nice result. About polynucleated, why it's very famous? It's famous now because people understand that with polynucleated that now it's coming on the market like filler 2. Polynucleated like filler 2 is coming now very trendy, because polynucleated give immediately this lifting effect, immediately give tightening of the skin, immediately give restructuration of the skin in a real fast moment. And what is the age? The age for polynucleated, I think so that's not we have age. We can start very, very young, because anyway not only can helping you when you have the problem, but you can have prevention. You can prevent the effect. And even one very young girl or very young man with polynucleated anyway have more brightness.
If we can compare the results from polynucleated and hyaluronic acid, is
Yes.
the result from polynucleated better?
Right, it's hyaluronic acid is of course is one of our classic product in our market. Anyway, we need hyaluronic acid. But hyaluronic acid work that is go to stimulation the fibroblast for production more hyaluronic acid, more collagen, more elastina. Take time for every result, you understand? Just you can have a little bit skinny result at that moment, but polynucleated is very deep, because nucleated is like the food of fibroblast. It's like the give to drink the garden of fibroblast, and immediately fibroblast to make flower.
And also I would ask you about hyaluronic acid and concentration and molecular weight. Now we can see a lot of articles on the internet that the concentration of hyaluronic acid and molecular weight should be low. What effects did you use to create your bioderm?
Yes, I not totally agree about that it would be low. Usually when it's hyaluronic acid is a free hyaluronic acid, which means no have a cross-link agent. It will be different, viscosity without problem. If it's hyaluronic like filler for fill, you understand, and you have the cross-link, this is very important that the BDDA, the number of the amount of BDDA is not too much, BDDA is the agent for connect the molecule of hyaluronic acid, because if it's too much, maybe it will have some allergy. For this reason, all companies that make filler start to make the cross-link agent BDDA more lower, more soft, because anyway give the connection for the molecule for long time, but anyway non give possibility of allergy. For the hyaluronic acid free that we not have cross-link BDDA, anyway you can play with different viscosity without big problem.
Our company Elia Grazia represents many interesting brands of Promoitalia. How can you describe our cooperation?
Yes, our cooperation we start with immediately with love. You know, it was for the first moment, because immediately Elia Grazia understanding the news that Promoitalia. Promoitalia is a company that is very known well around the world for innovation. Promoitalia always is the first one in the world. Now we speak about Polynucleated by spray. Even now, still the unique. But we can speak for a long other lot of our product about our history. That always we launch the new things, okay, new tools in this market. And this market need some news. Needed because the people want a more soft solution, but anyway with efficacy. Understand? Don't want to waiting for the result. They want efficacy today, but don't want the side effect like to waiting the result. And Promoitalia has worked for a long time in this direction with all the team of Promoitalia around the world, with the research center that Promoitalia have in private or in service around the world.
Valerio, you are a very interesting person for our customers.
Thank you.
My next question about you.
Yeah.
What did you do during pandemic?
It's a good question, isn't it? Mm-hmm. In pandemic, it's it's to be honest, my feeling is very worried not for not only for me, but for all the world, because this is a very serious situation for economy, because you can see that a lot people won't speak about company. People have a problem for make the salary that they need to have for the family, you understand? Anyway, the sanitary health is not very know about this virus. Still, tell that something is work, something don't work. Until today, we know have a sure vaccine. In Russia, thinking that maybe I hope that this was the virus that for vaccine. I hope that we can will be, but until now that almost in second wave. Today is 26 October, at least 27 at least, and Europe is almost in second wave, and already some government is speaking about a new lockdown. Sure, it's sadness and worry situation. Sure, for healthcare and for economic.
But how did you spend your time?
My time, when usually I never stop. Anyway, for me, working is very important. For me, it's my DNA. For me, not possible to stay without working. For this reason, it's even at home when I was locked down, I stayed to working with webinar, seminar by computer or meeting, Zoom, Skype every time. Anyway, I spend my time anyway to work, but of course I stay at home. I have more time for my body, like I have more time for sport, for take care. Of course, this is very important, because it's very important to have the mind busy. Because if you have the mind busy and you schedule your day like a normal day, you can improve your immunity deficiency too. You improve your immunity system. That you feel like serotonin, little bit happy. Because if you stay only at home, scroll the news and be lazy to see television every second, or eat chips, sure, will be different. Anyway, of course, like all other person, in the evening I like to see some movie. When you stay at home, what you going to do? Speak with some friend, like all person do.
Okay, thank you. Valerio, you have been leader of Promoitalia for many years. But can you tell us, how did you come into beauty industry?
It was a case. I already tell my story a lot of time, because I thank you for asking me. It was a case because I was very young and I had a big fighting with my father. At that time I was in university, and I was around 18, and I decided to go to live outside my house. Attention, because for all the world, go outside a home, it's 18, it's normal.
How old are you?
It's 18. it's normal. But in Italy, not, because in Italy until 14, actually with mama, you understand? But in Italy was different things. And I was out, but at that time, I was just university guy, I have money or nothing, and I really fighting with my father and not ask money for nothing. And I was out, I need to make some job because I need to survive for eat, for food. And I opened just a magazine to see which interview will be for my job. And I saw tender bar, I saw the usually waiter, and so different. But one taking me the attention, seller in the beauty market. Seller, not to know what it means because at that time not to have idea about seller. Beauty market even, because never I heard about beauty market that time. We speak a long time before, it means that it was really pioneer in this market because this market just starting that time, okay? I was to make this interview, I started to work in this company that was really Alba, it means that really was the starter of the market. And for 2 years was very, very difficult because we not know what I need to sell because the market no have a lot of things to sell and we no have knowledge, understand, it was very, very strong. After I see and I start understanding my knowledge about and I grow up me and after 2 years I sell the unique car that I buy at this time, very small car, now I have a lot of car but at that time very small car, and I sell this car for pay the fees my notary for build the fees one Promoitalia.
Manufacturing beauty products and activity work in Russian market.
Yeah.
Please tell me what is your opinion about Russian women? How can you characterize them?
No, you want to know about Russian market? What do you think about it? Russian woman is I already told this one often because a lot of people ask me always the same question. Russian woman is very beautiful woman, and in Russia especially for women there is big competition. Okay, this is a good point for our market because all women want to be more beautiful than the other one. And for this, Russian market, all you want to go to make all things of procedure. This is very, very good market, and now before it was only for women, but now a lot of men too start to make beauty because understanding that it's not important only the suit, but it's important the skin aspect, what you fresh you appear. And now it's the new trend is the men too start to make a lot session like peeling, like bicarbon. Bicarbon, for example, is very nice session for men too because in confront from men and woman is not have afraid for do nothing about beauty. Men have afraid about everything about beauty. For this reason, with bicarbon that no have side effect, no have pain. For him, man is feel very comfort.
Okay. Valerio,
We know you spent a lot of time in Moscow.
Yeah, 1 week in normal time. I spend 1 week a month because I helping my distributor around the world because I have several offices around the world. Sometimes Miami, several times Milano, in Hong Kong. Depends. I follow. Depends for the congress that is around the world about beauty, medical beauty. But anyway, usually in non-coming time, I am 1 week a month in Moscow, right?
But tell us about your favorite places in our city.
Okay, I want to underline one point, very important, because I speak with a lot of Russian person that every time people tell that Russia is better other place. I am person that lived in the past in Los Angeles, person that lived in New York, person that live in Miami, person that live in Milan. Every part is nice, okay? Moscow. Especially now, I speak about Moscow because my consideration is know very well Moscow. The other part know very well. Moscow is at the moment is very adrenaline town. It's very, very nice town. Anyway, clean everywhere. Everything. Of course, the temperature it's in the winter it's very, very cold, but in other country too it's cold anyway. Here there is very nice restaurant, there is very nice place to enjoy, very nice park, very nice garden. I think, and for me, sorry, about Moscow, I don't know about other part of Russia, there is a system of helping for sanitary too, very nice, because for example, me too, when I come in Moscow, my dentist, my things that I am in Moscow. Moscow now is one of more adrenaline town in the world, in my opinion.
It was very interesting. thank you very much for spending time with us. Thank you for invitation.
Thank you for interviewing me and for this time together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.